how I do that all the time.
What did you do? Just not the.
I only selected one mic to record.
You always just want to record yourself.
I know, that's how I am. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
This is episode 50.
50, yes.
Yeah,
that's a good episode.
Yeah.
We don't really celebrate it on the episode at all. But
No.
this is episode 50.
Fucking 50.
That's crazy.
Holy shit, we have our year coming up.
Yeah.
Can you believe we sat down and started fucking around a year ago?
Technically, the year's going to be next week.
Oh. Yeah, it's true. We skipped one episode last week because of your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a surprise for you coming up this week.
Ooh, check it out.
Yeah.
Just know we'll have 52 episodes. Oh, did I ruin the surprise? Whoops.
But right now we're in the middle of our membership drive.
Did we just go over data?
No, it's really okay. Sometimes when software isn't always up to date on serial numbers, sometimes you get weird, gooey effects.
Okay, that makes sense.
But everything works just fine.
Membership drive. Right now,
half off.
half off a year.
Fucking year, $25.
$25 will get you a year.
Hold on. I want to say thank you to everyone who has signed up. You guys are my fucking heroes.
Seriously.
Like, God damn it.
We're going to be able to get... We've talked about this already. Maybe not yet. This is future. And
yeah, I think we talked
if you're a
about
member,
future.
we've talked about it already. If you're not a member, this is future. So, anyway, we're going to get awesome bonus content for the collective that we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
We're have some awesome podcast stuff going on in India.
Yeah, we have a new podcast starting in India, all about like ancient Indian political thinkers.
Like, how fucking cool is that?
Yeah, like fucking amazing,
and
right?
that's all because of membership.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
fuck rich white kids in America. We got awesome
fucking
shit going on in India,
and we're gonna help other people also. We want people creating content all over to get their voices heard,
including some rich white kids, in America. Sorry,
I don't class myself as rich, so
I'm not.
I'm total working class.
I am white male.
I'm a white male, but total working class.
Yep.
But none of this is possible without you guys.
Totally.
So if you guys like this at all, or would like to see us continue and get more content and help other people get their voices out and heard, and we're not talking just anarchists. Like, if people want to create content, that's what we're here for. We want people creating content that's an alternative to the fucking mainstream bullshit.
Yeah.
So half off right now, $25.
And if you are interested in joining the collective, let us know too.
Yeah, we'll show you guys how to set up and how we can help each other continue and get more things out there for everyone.
And we'll figure it all out.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So as well as half off for a year, we're so sidetracked.
Yeah, totally.
You can also get a free 2 months with a month membership. So you get
$5 for 3 months.
$5 for 3 months. So if you're not yet feeling like you want to try $25, I know that sounds like a lot. So you can try $5 and you get 3 months of bonus content, and that's past, present, content. So give it a try for $5 if anything else.
And you'll get stickers as soon as they're back from the printers.
Yeah.
I mean, that fucking stickers are awesome. It's worth $5.
Totally.
You get a free ebook.
Yeah.
That's worth $5. Plus, you'll get
tons of more bonus content.
And some awesome ringtones.
And some wallpaper.
It's a wallpaper.
I'm going to do some wallpaper. I'll do desktop wallpaper and mobile phone wallpaper.
Can I just copy them off Reddit?
Sure.
Here's a beautiful picture I saw. Wallpaper.
It'll just be the logo. It doesn't matter. Just be the logo, and then anything that doesn't fit, just be black.
What you should do is just take the logo from a really small, make it zoomed out, pixelated.
Yeah.
So do the logo at 72 DPI, at the normal size.
72 would be fine because.
And then just blow it up to 1068 by whatever. So it's
yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know the proportions off my head.
Well, little does anyone know, it's vector, so don't
yeah,
fucking
it's true.
matter.
You did do it in vector.
So I'll just have to flatten it first, make it a bit.
But we'll have that stuff up for you. Yeah,
totally.
I'm even throwing up my personal ringtones that I make for myself. Sweet. Yeah. So if you like Zayo,
and I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll make a maze for you to do.
Aw,
print it out.
Maze.
Go
Which size maze?
We'll figure it out.
But we'll give you as much free shit as we possibly can. it's definitely worth it.
And it won't be the shit that we just talked about. It might be the shit we talked about, but it'll be additional.
It'll be additional things,
stuff that you'll actually use.
You get a fucking extra podcast every week, plus our outtakes, plus all the promotional stuff, plus the satisfaction of knowing you're helping people create awesome goodness.
So do it.
Yep.
$5 for 3 months, $25 for a year.
Whichsidepodcast.com.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Hello. That was my sister. I'm guessing this is going to be the bonus episode.
This is probably part of the outtakes.
Sweet. So how are we going to do the outtake? Do you have the outtakes for the other ones? We should upload those.
Yeah, I know. I need to.
I need to make that website.
Yeah, it's the hard thing about the outtakes is that a lot of them, until we decided to keep the outtakes, they're there, but they're not formatted. So it's just about putting them all together.
So we just put them all in one file, just like outtakes 1, outtakes 2, outtakes 3.
And so, like,
whenever we want to.
Yeah, what I'll do, like, at the end of these episodes, when I'm done editing, everything I cut, I copy it, paste it into a new file, then cut it, and then just keep all those cuts together.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it only adds a couple minutes to the editing process.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal at all.
So how long should our outtake episodes be?
Just however long the outtakes are. The one thing I won't throw in the outtakes is like the Skype fuck ups. When it's just getting gargly. No one wants to hear that shit, even though we've left it in sometimes.
Well, that's when we have to. We do.
Or when I'm lazy.
When we have to. Because I have no choice.
So fuck it. Let's start. Let's do. We going into the real one?
Show
up. For sure.
Showdy.
For sure.
So what are we doing at the real one today?
I had a couple articles that I saved that I wanted to bring up. I think you said you had some too.
I do. Rock, paper, scissors?
Just kidding. Sure. Rock, paper, scissors.
No, I don't care.
Okay, hold on. I need to take a sip of my awesome oolong tea.
Those ladies back there have no idea that we're recording.
No, they really don't.
Wives.
No worries at all.
Kidding.
No worries, no wives. How does it feel to be able to say that?
It's fine. Anywho, I don't think that they've realized that we started recording yet.
Nope, I don't think they do either.
It's all good. Because have we? It's
okay.
Silence.
Sorry.
About time.
Oh, man. So welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Yeah, you've been gone.
I have been.
Okay, so here, I'll go first. Governor Brown signs California Industrial Hemp Farming Act legalizing hemp farming under state law.
That's interesting.
That's amazing.
That's a huge step.
It's a huge step. And what's interesting is that most people don't know that hemp isn't illegal because of marijuana. It's illegal because of cotton.
Yeah, they don't. That's why technically marijuana is illegal. If you want to
get really technical, but yeah,
it's
they didn't legalize. They didn't make hemp illegal because of marijuana.
No,
it's quite the opposite. We have one of an amazingly strong cotton lobby that still breaks international law to this day.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Did you know that American citizens pay subsidies to Brazilian cotton farmers so they stop suing us?
No.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's totally true.
It's crazy.
It is fucking crazy.
In our cotton industry, if you look at its past, it's really fucked up.
Way fucked up.
Really fucked up.
I don't even know how to get into how fucked up it is. But yeah, I think that's awesome. I think it's a huge step forward.
Definitely.
Hemp is going to be, I mean, the oil in hemp is amazing. The paper made out of hemp is amazing. It's way more sustainable
Yeah, you can make
than
clothing.
current methods. The fibers in I
You
don't
can
even know
make
where to begin with.
rope. You can make everything.
Now, that being said, I don't like hemp burgers and hemp milk, but that's just a personal thing.
Hemp milk's pretty okay.
I'm not a fan, but I'm not a fan of...
I had hemp milk and chai tea, and it was good.
Yeah, but anything in chai tea is good.
Is that true?
It's
Is that
pretty
really
damn true. Yeah. No, it's pretty true. Yeah. Except honey. Stupid fucks.
Yeah. Or milk. Cow milk.
Cow milk.
Leche de vaca.
And goat milk. Get that shit out of there.
Yeah, animal milk.
Yeah. And Manamilia milk.
Man milk.
Man milk. I don't know. I might try that later.
All right. So we got here's mine. It's an article from Vice written by Will Potter.
Will was in Vice?
Will's been writing for Vice a lot lately.
Fuck yeah, Will.
Yeah, good for him. Prisoner sent to solitary for having copious amounts of anarchist publications.
What? I didn't hear about this. What's copious amount?
It says he also had handwritten anarchist related essays.
Okay.
And so he's at a maximum security prison, and in addition to publications and his writings about prison industrial complex, he was also found in possession of anarchist symbols, including a circle A and a circle E. The latter, I don't know, like which stands for equality, is described in prison reports as representing class warfare and the 99%. He had documents in his cell from Anarchist Black Cross, and the Department of Corrections is saying it's a political organization and they openly support those who have committed illegal activity in furtherance of revolutionary aims.
Okay, so but why is that? So I'm still wondering what's the negative here.
The negative is that he's
No, I'm talking about what the state is saying is negative because, people that have murdered abortion doctors, they get letters all the time from far Christian groups.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the
It's definitely
revolutionary
political.
aims?
It's flat out political, and you can't put someone away for political views.
No, you shouldn't be able to. At least let's put it that way.
And so, basically, they said that they've been spending months investigating him, and they've come through his cells. They had a confidential informant with him. Confidential informant identified him as an anarchist and that he was attempting to recruit other prisoners to be part of a collective.
I mean, that's just...
That sounds so out of context.
Well, yeah, shouldn't you want to...
Yeah.
Like, that just... I don't even know where to begin on that one because I'm constantly trying to get my neighbors part of a collective. Like...
So basically, he had a disciplinary hearing where he wasn't allowed to have an attorney. He was found in violation of...
Because it's inner prison. Like
it's kangaroo court.
Yeah.
And so he's found in violation of two departmental rules, which was possessing gang symbols and possessing written material that presents a serious threat to the safety and security of prisons or the facility.
Well, because he's arguing against the prison industrial complex, so
Yeah.
it poses a risk because he wants to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so basically, he isn't accused of plotting to harm any guards or prisoners or anything like that, but it's his political beliefs alone.
That's fucked up.
They didn't ever ask him what anarchism meant or anything else.
Is this someone we can write? Are they advising us to write him?
I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look into that further before I could say.
Because, I mean, otherwise I'd say let's post it and let's get
Definitely
part of that prisoner writing website we want to get started.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, basically, he said that the support he's received while in prison has only reinforced those anti-authoritarian beliefs. All those acts of solidarity continue to prove how beautiful our humanity and the people really are, and display why we need not a state and a force to regulate and stun our growth to keep us from experiencing our full humanity.
Not that this should matter towards this individual case, but do you know why he was originally put in prison?
I don't.
And let me really say, it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. Says he. It's just here. It says he was moved into solitary on July 13th. His punishment includes 6 months of segregated housing, no access to the prison yard, and no contact visits for 6 months. And in an unusual move, he was later given a cellmate who was a white supremacist. Let's see. That doesn't sound uncommon to me. That just sounds like prison. That part.
Yeah.
The last part.
Was he also white, or is that?
Yeah, he appears white.
He appears white.
Say. They're in a very small cell with no ability to move during the day. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't know him. Like, people didn't know him before him. They volunteer. People that got into him had volunteered with like Occupy and stuff like that, and then they started getting into writing him. I guess I don't know much about it. His case.
Well, I'm interested to learn more. We'll have to learn more about that one.
Yeah, and you can find out that article's by Will Potter. It's in Vice, so check it out if you want to read more about it.
I thoroughly enjoy Vice. I like a lot of their investigative reporting they do, and they kind of just go all out and just do what they want.
Yeah,
which is amazing.
There was a Vice that I watched. Some guy he took acid and then he went and he did stand-up comedy.
I heard about it, but I never saw
like.
it. My favorite one is the expose they did on Libya. It's like a 3 or 4 part series.
Oh yeah,
fucking amazing, man.
Totally.
They also I thoroughly enjoyed the one where they tried to buy a nuclear weapon.
I haven't heard about that one.
Oh yeah,
how'd that go?
It went.
Oh wow, jeez.
Yep,
that's crazy.
From an ex-Soviet general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real. I was like, this is
that's crazy.
Crazy.
Shit. Wow.
Yeah. I really liked when they went to Pakistan into the gun markets there. That's a really good one also.
Yeah.
You can go get any gun made, and yeah, it's crazy. I love their work.
And it's
really
great. They have written and video. So.
I was unaware that they had written. I'm only aware of their documentary video style journalism.
Yep, and they have both, so it's great. Like,
right, and I feel like I'm missing out. I got to get.
I mean, like that right there was just written.
Yeah, totally.
So,
yeah, that's crazy. On a lighter note, how about this one? Half of all pilots fall asleep while flying.
Really? Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just getting back from flying myself.
56% of pilots admit to having fallen. This is admit to having fallen asleep on the flight deck, and even more worryingly, of those who admitted this, nearly 1 in 3, 29%, said they awoke to find their other pilot asleep also.
That's not scary.
I mean, I understand how advanced like the automated pilot systems are in planes and everything. Yeah. It doesn't make me worried, but it makes me like wonder like the stresses that they're actually putting on pilots.
Oh because,
you know.
And then I don't know if you've seen that Michael Moore documentary where I don't know how accurate it is or anything, but they say that pilots don't even really make much money.
No, they start out about $20,000 a year,
and that's crazy.
Depending on your airline and seniority. Yeah, they start out shit
tiny.
It's because
that's less than 12 an
school
hour.
Teachers. And,
yeah,
and school teachers get paid shit.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. I got it's just saying I'm just saying that a lot today, but yeah, the wage that pilots make, Jesus Christ.
Don't even. I can't even notice it. Now you're just. It's all in your head, man.
It's all in my head now.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't notice it. Someone might.
But it has to do with how many people want to become pilots. That it's a destination job. It's a dream job. People will do it no matter what. So they deal with shit, and they shouldn't have to, but they do. You know.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're treated well compared to your steward, you know.
Yeah, the flight attendants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. One thing that I find is crazy about people who work in the airline industry like that, a lot of people don't realize this. Mm-hmm. The people who are working on the airplane, this is just flight attendants, pilots, all of them, they're only paid for flight miles, or the vast majority of them.
So they don't get paid, like, if they do a flight to Hawaii and they have to stay in Hawaii.
They only are paid while the plane is in air, or it's being flown.
So even when it's grounded and taxiing.
Yeah. So when you're stuck on the runway, that flight attendant is not getting paid for dealing with your shit.
That's crazy.
It's fucked up.
That is way fucked
up.
Like,
knowing that, it just makes me have a new appreciation for the shit they have to deal with sometimes.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And one of the things that I heard was the best thing you can do for a flight attendant is if you're on a long flight, like going to Hawaii, like you just did, and you have a magazine or something, if you finish it, give it to one of them.
Yeah,
because they just fucking sit half the time.
Totally.
Give them something to read. Doesn't have to be anything, but it's just have some appreciation for the shit they do.
Totally.
Yeah.
There was a guy in front of me who he kept looking back at me as if like it was my fault that his seat wouldn't lean back. And so he kept hitting the flight attendant button and he was like yelling and they're like, we don't have any other seats. I'm sorry. And he was like, he's irritated. He's like looking back at me like it was my fault. Like I had something blocking it. It's like, no, I don't really. We had a carry-on. Like we pack light because why pack heavy?
Yeah.
And so I was irritated by him, and then the fact that he just kept calling the flight attendant over every time, and then he would like, instead of pressing the light, he would press the flight attendant button. He's like, "Oops," and then so they'd go over, and he's like, "I didn't mean to press it." Like seriously, 20 times he pressed the flight attendant button. I'm like, God, and that wasn't even from Hawaii. That was like from LA to Salt Lake or something.
Oh, jeez. My last flight to Hawaii, the headphone jack didn't work for the movies, and everyone around me was watching it, and so like I'm the only one that didn't work on.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, I'm really sorry. Here we'll give you free alcohol." I'm like, "Fuck, I don't drink." Like it was one of the few times I'm just like, I might just take up drinking right now just because of this fucking situation.
Get you through it. I was laughing. Like most of the people that were around us were drinking because that was a long fucking flight.
It's a decent way. Yeah.
And so
anyways, I should say congratulations. You are now married.
I am married.
You just got back from your honeymoon. That's why we actually skipped a week.
We did. But don't worry, we're gonna bust out.
We're gonna make that shit up.
It's my fault
and mine. I had plans to release something, and I got fucking busy catering your wedding.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys went to Hawaii on your honeymoon.
We did. That wasn't our original plan, but that's what happened.
Oh, what was your original plan?
We were gonna go visit national parks.
But what happened to that?
Well, I don't know if you're from the United States or aware, but the government was shut down, and so were all the national parks that we had planned to visit.
Do you think this worked out better for you, or would you have rather done the first plan?
I think it was, I don't know, it was more expensive, but it was easier. I didn't have to drive anywhere. Well, that's not true. I did have to drive, but not as much.
You guys got a really good deal, though. I will say that.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
Like, it was worth it. Like, even though it was really, we're pinching pennies to do it, it was nice.
I love the picture you guys sent of eating ramen. I'm like, yep, totally, I understand that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We like went into the hotel room, and I called the front desk, and I'm like, oh, we thought we had a kitchenette. And they're like, no, that's like 200 something a night. We're like, oh, that sucks. We're just on our honeymoon. We're really poor. They're like, oh, we'll upgrade you to a kitchenette for free.
Hold on, you really said we're on our honeymoon, we're poor?
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
That's awesome. We'll upgrade you for free. We're on our honeymoon. We're poor.
Why the fuck did you come to Hawaii?
Because why the fuck not?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what happened. So we
that's sweet.
We went to the grocery store and
you got the kitchenette that way.
Yeah.
Did you know you didn't have a kitchenette, or did you really think you did?
We did.
Yeah, yeah.
But so we went through two places. We went through Booking.com, and to book the one in Salt Lake, the Red Lion, it said it had like a jacuzzi hot tub in it.
Yeah,
it didn't.
Aww.
And so we told them, and they're like, "Oh, we'd upgrade you for free because it's your honeymoon, but we don't have it available." And I'm sorry, it's just Booking.com, and so I'm gonna report negatively on that survey. And then yeah, the other one, it was...
I've never used Booking.com before.
Yeah, Mari told me about it, so I tried it out.
I usually use hotels.com.
Booking, yeah, it got us a cheaper deal than the actual website for the hotel itself.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they manage that, but...
Well, I know there's quite a few of them out there that do pretty good. I like Priceline still. But I like the name your own price. I don't like doing just their normal deals.
Yeah.
But I haven't done it in a long time, so I don't know how good of a deal is. But I think Kayak is still my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only because Kayak like searches all the sites for you. So, you can kind of look which one's going to give you the best deal.
Totally.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite part of Hawaii?
Oh,
God, fuck!
We
Sorry.
went to a non-denominational Buddhist temple.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, it was weird. But it was awesome. It was like a remake. It's like a half-scale model of the, I want to say, Kyoto or something temple in Japan.
And that's on Oahu?
Yeah.
Why didn't we go to it last time we were in Hawaii?
I don't know. It would have been really cool to go to.
Was it free?
Yeah. No, it was $3.
Oh, fuck that. That's awesome.
Like, I think it was 3 per person. So
yeah.
Or 3 a car or something like that.
It's totally worth it. Was all the national parks in Hawaii closed, or the state leave them open?
They're all closed.
They kept them closed too, huh?
Pearl Harbor was closed.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone...
What about the volcano one, the hike up on the volcano?
The crater? That's a state park.
Is that a state park?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went and did that.
What is that called?
Diamond Head?
Yes, thank you, Diamond Head.
Yeah.
They have pretty cool bunkers in there. I like the bunkers.
Yeah, the bunkers were neat.
Yeah.
We went up there. They actually did it really last minute because we had just gotten done doing something else, and we were going to go... We went and looked at the lighthouse at Diamond Head. There's a lighthouse right off the side.
I didn't even notice it. I never went.
You could see it from the hill. You could see it from the bunkers.
Really?
Even. Yeah.
How did I miss that? Maybe I saw it. I don't know.
I actually went to Diamond Head a lot this time, but I didn't go to the crater. We went to the beach. I went surfing at Diamond Head, and then I went...
I saw people at the beach when we were there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, we should head to that beach.
Yeah.
But we never did.
Apparently there's geocache right over there, too. I just didn't grab it. But, yeah, so we went to that lighthouse, and we were going to go to another lighthouse because we like them. But the other lighthouse was like a 2-hour hike. And so if we would have got there, we wouldn't have had time to hike it. And so we were just like, what should we do? And I'm like, oh, we're by Diamond Head. And so I pulled in there, and like they close it at like 4:30 so that it allows you to be done by 6.
Yeah.
And we were there at like 4:45, and they're like, can you make it back by 6? And we literally made it back at 6. We were running.
That's fucking tough going up that.
We were running down the hill.
Yeah, because some of those stairs.
Oh yeah, and those stairs are straight up too.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we were like the last ones pretty much. There was a group behind us, then we were kind of alternating back and forth because they were running too. And
they're like, we gotta get back.
And then they'd stop and take pictures, and we'd be like, oh, they're fucking stopping. We'll stop and take pictures. Because like they said they'll close you in. They full on will close you in, and they'll tow your car, and you're fucked. And so
I almost want to test that.
No, I don't want to test it because when leaving, there was a guy closing the gate to the tunnel that leads up there. And it was like a chain linked gate that closes the tunnel. So you're fucked. Like you're
just fucked.
Yeah, you can't even walk out. I don't know what they would do. Like, how the fuck can they get away with that?
Yeah, that's what I'm just wondering. I want to challenge that. I want to push that shit.
But so we're just like, oh shit, we really were cutting it because the guy he'd left already.
Yeah. That was Mari's first time to Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
How'd she like it?
She loved it. She wants to live there.
Yeah, who doesn't want to fucking live there when you go there, though?
When I talked to a lot of the people that live there, they don't.
They don't want to live there?
Yeah, they're like, it's weird. It's different when you grow up there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because
then you have all the douchebags like us moving there.
Well, and that's not even it. It's not the tourist. It's mainly that you're very confined. You can't go anywhere else. Like, you pretty much can visit everything in Oahu in a day if you really want to. Not everything, but you can circle the entire island in a day.
See, I don't know if I'd want to stay there long term. I mean, visit all the time, great. Live there even for a couple of years, great. But I don't know if I'd want to be there for the next 50 years.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I wouldn't mind living on an island, but I'm very much country. Like I would like, if I were to live on Oahu, I'd want to.
You'd want to go on one of the outer islands where it's
I want
really
the mountain and I want
living.
the beach. Exactly. Yeah. And we went and looked at that kind of stuff, just to do it, just to drive out. And there's signs all over. It's like, stop the government from destroying our country. Stop the government from building and developing. Yeah. I guess they're trying to expand. Like, it used to be Honolulu, now it's Waikiki, and now they're trying, and you got North Shore, and now they're trying to expand even more and just the whole fucking island. Pretty soon, there's not going to be any nice island left. It's going to be all
On
just,
Oahu?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be all bullshit. And so you have to go
I
to the
heard
other
you get to
island.
the big island, move there pretty easily, but there's not a lot there. I mean, it's a fucking active volcano.
Yeah, there's an active volcano. You can go visit that.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
I've heard that you can get really cheap land on the active volcano.
Yeah,
they,
but you have to move like every 3 years.
Yeah, they rate it like basically like 1 through 9 how likely it is your house is going to be burned down, and like you can get really good pricing in the 7, 8, and 9 zones where it's going to burn down. Like just no, so you have to move every once in a while. But I'd be
That sounds like an adventure.
I'd be the one who played the game and be like, I'm going to live there for 3 years. Just get one of those type of homes and chill out there for 3 years.
Totally.
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
I saw a bed and breakfast for sale there in a 3 zone. For $500,000. I was really tempted to see if we could swing it, but
wow,
yeah,
that's a 3. That's not that bad.
Not that bad. No.
I'd risk a 7.
It was like it had been abandoned for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of work to the bed and breakfast that need to be done.
Yeah,
but there's not. I mean, yeah, there's tourists, but it's not like It's not like some of the other islands,
Totally.
Yeah,
and apparently, like Oahu's the big one, and then. Even like Maui and stuff like that, they're not.
It's the most populated one. Yeah. It's not the biggest island. Yeah.
No, the most touristy.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. And so, even Maui's semi-touristy, but not really.
Yeah.
From what I was talking to some of the locals there, but yeah, I'd enjoy it. I was not as enchanted as I was last time. I have to say, like it was awesome. I loved it, but the time that I went before. I think like I really wanted to live there, and now going back, it's like I did.
You saw more of the negative of it.
I did, I think.
Yeah,
and I saw like what development and stuff does to it as well, and that kind of made me feel like shit. Not that me as a tourist, I do contribute to that by being a tourist.
Yeah.
But I think just like seeing those signs from in the sides of the people's homes, like. Going through that made me feel really struggle inside, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get that
because that's like if I saw that anywhere, I want to help those people.
Yeah,
because fuck the government.
always fuck the government.
ACAB and all that other stuff that you say. All cats are beautiful,
Yeah,
that kind of thing. So, anyway, I went parasailing this time.
I've always wanted to do that. We went skydiving last time.
We went skydiving last time, and it was
a
total trip.
I fucking loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I would totally do it again as well. Parasailing's pretty fun too. It's more beautiful. It's not as extreme.
It seems like you get the serene feeling like. With the skydiving, you get that feeling as soon as the chute opens. It's like a huge rush chute opens, and it's just like unbelievably peaceful. So it seems like parasailing would just be that nice peaceful.
Yeah, exactly.
Time.
It's peaceful the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'd say the same thing happened with both when I was skydiving and when I was parasailing. It doesn't seem like you're very high up, but you are, and you know you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
With skydiving, it was that weird serenity. Like, I don't think that. I mean, maybe I would have noticed, but if I wouldn't have been tandem, then I might have just lost track of myself because it was really like you just kept going and going and going, and eventually, like he had to pull my head back to remind me that it was time to open the chute because, like you're free falling and it's just beautiful.
It is crazy,
and you like lose track of everything. You forget that you're flailing down to the ground.
The most shocking thing to me about the skydiving was how fucking cold it was.
Yeah.
Like as soon as we left the plane, like it was frigid.
Oh yeah.
Like way fucking cold.
And in Hawaii, that's weird.
Yeah, and then I remember looking down and just seeing the island. Like you could see the fucking island.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
We were out we were at North Shore.
We were at North Shore. Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Like it was just amazing. It's like
yeah, I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
I feel so lucky to be privileged enough to have even done it once.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like, yeah.
I don't know how I afforded to do it back then. Like I think about all the stuff that we did. We were doing a whole bunch of stuff when we went with my family, and I don't know how I afforded that shit. I paid for all of that, and I didn't have a good job.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah, it's priorities.
$15 is a lot of money as an entrance fee to all the parks that we were going to.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Waimea Falls was $15.
I just remember going and purposely never thinking about it.
Yeah,
like, honestly,
I didn't really have a choice. But like the skydiving, I think that cost us like $200.
No,
it was I was like $100 to do and then we tipped them $100.
Maybe that was for both of us because the deal was like $90 online,
mm-hmm.
and then we tipped like $20 to $40. I can't remember.
No, we tipped. I remember tipping about full price.
Did we?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
So if it was $90, we tipped.
But we paid together. I know that.
Did
right?
we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we paid online and we got a super screaming deal online.
Okay.
And then maybe we did tip to the full price.
I think we tipped,
but it wasn't much more than $100 a person.
I think. Well, yeah, I think that they were saying that like you tip about $100.
Dude, anything to make them save my life.
Yeah, really, that's what the issue is. And like people are like, that's a huge tip, but they are also risking their life.
Yeah,
in a way. I mean,
no, it's controlled.
They enjoy it.
I mean, it's controlled and everything. Don't get me wrong, but like
they're jumping out of a plane with
shit goes wrong. You're jumping out of a fucking plane,
and so you're both fucked. But they're putting their life on the line to do it for you.
No, I was totally comfortable. Like with what I don't know exactly what we paid, but I was comfortable with it.
It was a little pricey, but I was okay because it was totally worth it.
Yeah, I mean that just having that experience.
Mm-hmm.
I love having those type of experiences.
I'd do it again.
Yeah, in a heartbeat. That's why today there was a marathon that went right in front of my house.
Oh yeah,
it reinvigorated me to be like, shit, I really want to do a marathon.
There were a ton of marathons going on today. I noticed.
Yeah,
like, there was
the end of the season.
There's like the Pony Express marathon.
Really? I never even heard of that one.
People run the entire Pony Express.
That's fucking insanity.
Yeah. Somebody did it in I think 14 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, they ran the entire Pony Express in 14 hours.
Is that through just the Pony Express through Utah or the entire?
I think they have marked off 50 and 100 miles.
Okay.
So
yeah. There's a guy at my office who runs ultras.
Wow.
Fuck him.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. No, but I really want to actually do it. I hate running with a passion. I did the Tough Mudder. I don't think I'll ever do it again.
No?
No. Mm-mm. I did it. I'm satisfied with that.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe. I mean, it all depends on the shape I was given. I mean, if someone else was doing it. If Jordan, you were like, hey man, I'm going to do it. You do it with me. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to initiate it.
I couldn't afford it last time.
It's expensive.
Really and
it's really expensive.
And then we did the Dirty Dash.
Yeah. I would do the Dirty Dash again. It's
Dirty
like
Dash
5K.
is chill.
Yeah, that's just...
It was a 10K and a 5K.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do the 10K. I would do the 5K in a heartbeat.
Yeah. The Tough Mudder is not like the Dirty Dash, though. It's a little bit more intense.
The one we did, it snowed 13 miles. It was freezing. I stopped filling my legs at about mile 8.
I was thinking how easy it is to set up a 5K. They're funny. Like
it's amazing how much money those fucks make doing that stuff. That's why there's so many here right now.
Maybe we should do it for the collective. Do the Which Side 5K.
The Which Side 5K?
Yeah. And then all the money goes to the collective that we're going to do.
Seriously, it's just, it takes a couple of years to get what do you call it? The participant rate up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take that much money.
It takes a couple of years, but you could still do it every year.
You can do it every
year.
I think
Chink Farm does it now. It's pretty big for Chink Farm, and they make a lot of money to help the animals. So it's great.
It's great. Mm-hmm. But I would want to do it in an area that doesn't get it that often. Like here, where we're from, in Utah, we have 5Ks almost every fucking weekend.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you could throw a rock and hit 5Ks with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
And that's why it would be so easy, too.
It's totally ridiculous. Like, all that racing stuff here. And I don't know if it's just prominent in the U.S. right now in general, or if it's just here, but I mean, Ragnar started in Utah.
Yep.
If you guys don't know what Ragnar is, it's a 200-mile-long relay race.
Mm-hmm.
It goes over a 24-hour period.
And now they had one in Utah, and now they started one in
all over the country
Las
now.
Vegas.
Well, they do it back-to-back. It's called Saints and
Sinners now.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
Yeah, that's unbelievably expensive also.
Oh yeah.
Like we thought about, I've looked at doing it, and getting a team put together is just a fucking joke. I mean, the money wise.
I think it'd be fun to do. I'm not in it for the money, but it would totally help.
I'm just in it for the experience.
Exactly. It'd be fun to do.
That's the same reason that I want to do the suspension.
You haven't? Oh yeah, you did.
I haven't done it. No.
That's right.
I was talking to Casey about it at your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
He's totally down to do it again.
Oh, he's been saying that for a long time.
Yeah.
I think, and
he wanted to come do it at my house.
He got some. It's illegal in Davis, so you'd have to do it in Salt Lake.
Because he's like, oh, do you have open rafters in your new house? I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, oh, you do in your last one. He's like, I'll just bolt into your rafters.
Yeah,
I would do it. I wouldn't care.
And
Maybe bolt into my garage.
Now with the Gilson hooks,
yeah,
it's so much easier.
He kind of weirds me out though. He was talking about it with those Gilson hooks. Like before, you would use 4 hooks, and with this one, you'd only use 2.
Yeah, but they sit flat too,
and they
it's so
hold
much
more
comfortable.
skin. So instead of holding an inch, it's like 2.5 inches or something like that.
Way more comfortable.
But man,
It'd be different experience totally. With
I trust him. Like, don't get me wrong, I trust him.
Yeah.
And what the worst that's gonna happen? It rips and you sew it up. I mean, you get a scar. You know what I mean?
And that's not gonna happen.
And that's not gonna. I mean, I'm not worried about that.
You could put so much weight on skin.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think average skin is 75 pounds per inch.
Yeah, and you go so deep
at tear rate. Yeah, you go. It's not like you're going. Yeah, mm-hmm. I'm not really worried about it.
With the traditional hooks, they say to put about 50 pounds on each hook. So, a 200-pound person would do 4 hooks.
Yeah.
And like with these, you could just do 2.
He said he could technically do 1 on me.
Oh, no, you could do 200 pounds on one hook if you really wanted to, but that's just an uneven
why
weight
fucking push it?
Yeah. That's an uneven weight distribution anyway. Why? It's more comfortable to do more hooks. As weird as that sounds, like...
Yeah, that's...
Like, yeah, you get more hooks in you, but...
He was saying with the Gilson ones, though, it's not necessarily true. Because it's comfortable. Like, yeah, if you had 3 of them, it's fine. Mm-hmm. But how the wide area of them, it makes it way more comfortable than the individual ones.
Yeah.
So,
with one...
You don't need as many.
Yeah, it makes sense with the flat as opposed to those, because you're just hanging from one flat surface. With the other ones, it kind of... It's curved, so it would be more at a, point. I guess you could say it's not really a point, but, like, it's more of a triangle as opposed to a...
And then the other thing I really want to do is walk on coals.
That should be easy too.
It's just about the right wood. Basically like ash, that type of wood.
I love the whole freak show shit. Like, it'd be so easy to do because freak show, like, walking on coals, nails through nose, that just goes in your sinus cavity. It's not even like, it's just all an illusion.
Yeah, once you understand how it really
once
works.
It all works.
Yeah.
And like I've done the nail through nose thing plenty of times. Still, one time I got stuck. Were you there? No, you weren't there at that time. There. I was with Casey at his family's house, and we were doing the whole nail in nose thing, and I got it stuck because I went way too far, and so it went way up into my sinus, and so you had to get tweezers and pull it out. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
He asked if we would do it live on air, do the suspension live on air.
That'd be fun.
I would totally do it.
Yeah.
If we had time,
I'd want to do video though.
I would want to do it for our 1-year anniversary, but we don't have enough time to set it up.
No, we don't. It'd be fun.
But I would totally do it.
Yeah, I mean, I know that he was talking about doing it for a while now. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
been a while. It's been
totally
like
down.
I don't know if he ended up doing it,
but I love doing that stuff just for the experience, and so I can tell people, yes, I've done this. Like, I like the idea of doing the suspension because, 9 to 5, my job, I just look like a normal Joe Schmo conservative fuck, right? Yeah. And so I'd love to be able to be in that situation and to have that come and be like, oh, no, I've done that. That's, you're not fucking freaky for doing it. That's it's just normal. Like, normal fucking people do
it's come
normal
up with
fucking
me.
shit.
It's definitely come up with me and people are like, what the fuck, really? And I'm like,
yeah.
Even when I was working at the tattoo piercing studio, when
people are like,
brought up,
what?
Yeah, it's like we get talking about suspension, and they're like, "Oh, that's fucking crazy shit," and we're like, "No, we've done it. It's cool." They're like, "What?
What
the fuck?"
Yeah, I like breaking those barriers, like walking on coals. Be like, "Holy shit!" I can really be like, "No, I've done that."
Yeah,
I just really like
laying on a bed of nails.
It's all about weight distribution.
breaking bricks over your chest with sledgehammer. All that stuff is just,
Yeah.
it looks painful. But
Yeah. Once you understand how it all works. Yeah.
and so the ones that I wouldn't want to get into is like the like some of the stuff that the
glass eating. Fuck that.
yeah, no, you can do that too, and that's all a matter of the way you chew.
Yeah,
I
know.
I don't want to risk that.
It's just the same with fire breathing. I get how it works. I don't want to do that shit.
And the ones that I wouldn't really want to get into are like some of the ones you see the monks doing, where they're like laying on a sword on their stomach.
Yeah,
where it's like they're full on, the sword's in their on their skin, and they're laying against it, and the sword's bending against the weight of their body and the floor, and you're like, ugh, that does not look good. And I don't know, maybe it's a whole weight distribution illusion thing too, but
it has to be.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like those monks, like,
and that's not saying it doesn't fucking hurt.
Oh yeah, but like, maybe it's weird of me to say, but I think that like sometimes I look at monks and I'm like, maybe they reach a meditative state that I don't grasp, and maybe it is less painful in that meditative state.
I think I don't think it's less painful. I think they learn how to tolerate and accept certain things like
the
pain
suffering,
and life is suffering. That was funny when you sent me a picture of the Buddhist temple. Like, so you suffering?
Yeah. Hashtag life is suffering.
Hashtag life. Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, I do think, a lot of that is just training your mind of preparing yourself. Yeah, this is what's going to happen, and then how to react when it does happen.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that your pain receptors aren't going off still.
No. Definitely not.
So.
It's crazy shit.
It is crazy.
It'll be fun.
I'll do it one day. But I really want to do the marathon. Yeah. Because I hate it. Now, that's maybe why I want to do it so much. I hate the idea of doing it. I hate the idea of running that long.
It doesn't sound like fun to me.
It doesn't sound like fun at all.
It doesn't sound like something I want in my life.
But I just want to be able to tell people
that you did it.
If they're like, oh man, you need to work out, we're like, fuck that, I ran a marathon.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like,
just do it once. Yeah. I think if you get to that point, you probably aren't gonna want to go back to being out of shape. That takes a lot of work.
Yeah,
I would do a half marathon way before
I did the half marathon with the Tough Mudder.
Was that a half?
13 miles.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Plus all the obstacles and the snow and the mud. I mean, you into it a mile and you're soaking wet.
So that means that the Pony Express 50 and 100 were way more than marathons.
Oh yeah, they're ultras.
Is that what those are called?
Yeah, anything more than a marathon is called an ultra.
That's crazy. So they had a 50, and then if that's not even good enough for you, you have 100?
The guy at my work is trying to convince his wife to let him do a 500.
Wow.
He does hundreds all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, he's literally insane when it comes to that stuff. But he's the type that, which I've never achieved so far, where he gets into like a trance when he runs.
Yeah, what was that thing that we were listening to that one time about that lady who...
Oh, that was it a radio? It was either Radio Lab or This American Life.
I think it might have been This American Life.
It might have been This American Life.
Maybe Radio Lab though.
But she had she had epilepsy and she had to have part of her brain removed. And it made it so she doesn't have a sense of time. She doesn't realize how much time passes at all. And so she became an ultra marathon runner, and she just doesn't realize how she could be running for 6 hours and not realize how much time has passed.
Yeah.
And she doesn't associate with, I should be feeling tired, because to her that 6 hours feels like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Not to say she's not in amazing shape. Don't get me wrong.
Without a doubt, you
couldn't do that if you weren't. But whether or not it makes it easy or not, that's just one of the mental blocks a lot of people have.
Yeah.
It's the passage of time. But I've never felt that with running ever. I feel that with riding, and that's why riding bikes. That's why I really want to get back into.
The problem I have with...
But running, I only need a decent pair of shoes. Bikes, I need a whole new setup because I don't have a bike right now.
The problem I have with running a lot is not... I don't get tired. It's my lungs start burning.
It's just getting your cardio up.
Yeah. And so, my legs are totally fine. I could continue running, and my body's totally fine. It's my lungs are what's hurting me.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's I'll have to stop to, it feels like I'm breathing in cold ice for a while, menthol air.
Yeah, I hate that.
And then it feels like you're breathing in a fiery air.
When I was chasing that fucking dog down the freeway, I got that the worst I ever had, like 10 minutes after.
Yeah, it's bad. And another thing I noticed, especially in Utah,
and my legs, just to be clear, my legs never felt like I was running at all. Because I only ran for like a mile, but my lungs, I could not get enough air for the life of me. I just couldn't do it.
And I don't that's a weird one that you have to get up. It's because that's weird training. That's like lung training.
It's all cardio. Yeah, that's what cardio is.
And so, but I've always been fine with like legs and arms and all that kind of.
We should set up a team and do a marathon. Like just if anyone else wants to do it, and just like help motivate each other.
I'm still down to set up the 5K for now.
Dude, let's do it as a team. Let's find if anyone's interested, and we'll do it. And all the members,
we'll just run in black block.
Seriously, all members will do it for free. We'll do it together.
What was that? The members? What?
Yeah, members can do it for free.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's set it up. Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
We should set it up for the next rendezvous.
What, having a 5K?
A 5K at the rendezvous.
Okay, so have a rendezvous and a 5K?
Mm-hmm. Kind of like tie it together.
Okay.
You know, so you don't have to do both, but you can.
We haven't decided the next rendezvous.
No, we haven't at all. Yeah.
But I would like to have a reoccurring 5K and a reoccurring rendezvous. And so
maybe we should do them separate.
Exactly.
Yeah. Scratch that. We should do them separate.
Especially because the rendezvous more focused around a political issue, and the
5K is just about
hanging out
in community.
We haven't been doing the community game nights lately.
No. The last thing we did the rendezvous, and then we were going to keep doing them. Then we had your wedding, and
and that just got in the way.
Yeah.
So we got to set that up again too.
We do.
Still get the U rented, and we'll just see. There's tons of other.
Is there an MMO that we could set up?
A mass multi?
Yeah.
Online?
Yeah, for members.
In what regard? What, like,
and have a community game night that way online.
Like we just figure out what game to play,
and just do like an isolated server.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
What game do we play?
Fuck if I know.
And we'd have to make sure it's free so that everyone.
It'd have to be free. It'd have to be Mac compatible, since I only have a Mac.
It would have to be Windows and Mac compatible.
Well, I'm assuming that everything is Windows compatible when it comes to games.
Because I'd be like, I'm totally down to play Grand Theft Auto 5. I have to go buy it first.
Yeah, I'd have to buy it first too. Like, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you'd have
everyone
consoles, and you'd have to all the other shit.
Then we'd all have to have PS3s.
Oh, you'd have to have the same console, huh?
Yeah, they don't
cross-platform. Fuck, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Seeing some of the videos of GTA 5 out there makes me like think, oh, that'd be fun to play. But then I'm like, how much time and money is wasted on that shit?
Yeah, no, exactly. A lot of time, especially.
You know, I could get the game and do that, or I could get new running shoes and run a marathon, all with the same fucking time.
Yeah, if you wanted to
like
beat it 100%, like I like to beat the games.
If you're playing Grand Theft, you need to be at 100%.
Yeah, I've never I just need to go play all the other Grand Theft Autos. What I do is I end up getting it, and then I will start doing the career or the story mode, and then I'll just get super sidetracked because it's just more fun blowing people up.
You know, the only thing I'm excited about
ramps.
the PS4 for is that you'll be able to get PS3s at a reduced price. Because I'll get a PS3.
Oh, is yours
just
not
for
working?
The Blu-ray player?
Well, Blu-ray players are also pretty reduced price lately.
Yeah, but I would use it because I don't have TV, so I'd use it for the Netflix. Plus, it's a gaming system.
Yeah. I bought my parents' Blu-ray player.
They never opened it.
No, I had to set it all up for them. They still don't use it.
Yeah,
it's so irritating. I also just want to take it back.
What a bunch of cunts.
Seriously, it's because they're like, well, we have all these DVDs, I want to play them, but they work on the Blu-ray player. But we have a 5-disc Blu-ray player changer with surround sound. I'm like, okay, whatever. Or DVD.
Yeah, DVD player. The other day when you guys got back and I stopped over there to pick up my daughter, there was the TV on, fucking loud as shit. No one in the room.
Yeah, my dad does that. He'll turn it off.
I walked in, turned it off, walked over, and your dad looked at me and goes, why'd you turn it off? I'm like, what?
It's loud as hell.
It was so fucking loud.
To get hearing aids. It was like,
I will say this.
Your dad got them.
Yeah. But it took him years and years of pestering. I will say this, though. I absolutely love not having TV.
Yeah.
I actually do. I really do.
We borrowed your Netflix, but our internet's not working very well.
You know, I love Netflix, don't get me wrong, but I love that, you know, not having the TV doesn't create that sit down time where we can just chill out and
yeah.
You know, yeah.
I'm excited to get to the point where I haven't had a chance to. I am a gamer, so I haven't had a chance to play video games, and I have so many games that I haven't beaten yet.
You want to get caught up?
I want to play video games, and Mario likes to play video games too. It's good time.
You know,
I enjoy that more than movies.
I haven't even seen the last half of the season of Breaking Bad. I haven't seen any of them.
Well, that's just your.
I haven't seen any of the Newsroom last season. I wanted to see all that.
Got it. I just started watching American Horror Story for the first time.
I watched a couple episodes with Cal. Fucking, I didn't like it.
I watched 2.
But I don't like horror at all.
I know.
Pretty much.
I like it though. I want to get caught up on. Mari's not going to watch the old ones with me because she's already watched them all. We're watching the Coven one right now with the witches.
I don't know.
And so we've gotten 2 episodes in. That's just how many there's been, and I like it so far.
Yeah,
I'll get into it.
And isn't The Walking Dead coming back?
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of that. I never got.
I've heard this season gets really crazy. Like, it just builds up and builds up and builds up. But I'm not going to watch it either. Like, I don't have the TV. I'm not going to, you know, maybe 6 months from now I'll torrent and, you know, watch it that way.
I liked, I think the only ones that I'm really into right now, Dexter's finished now. Breaking Bad's
I didn't watch any
now.
of last season of Dexter.
We finished them up. Game of Thrones is the next one that when it comes out, we'll probably watch the rest of that because we're caught up on that.
I like Game of Thrones, and I'll probably torrent them after they're out. You know, but it's not like I'm in a huge rush.
Boardwalk Empire. I stopped watching it.
I watched the first season of Boardwalk Empire, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then this is back when I still had all the fucking TV channels.
Yeah,
and then I watched the first episode of the second season, and I never watched it again. I'm not even interested in it anymore.
Yeah.
Really lost interest in it.
Yeah, I did too. Let's see.
But Steve Buscemi is a fucking amazing actor.
Yeah, he's great. Like, he's
that role is fucking like made for him.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I've liked him in Bruce. What is that? Bruce Wonderstone. Was he
in Burt Wonderstone?
I think he was, wasn't he? Wasn't he the other guy?
Was he?
I think he.
I can't even.
Now I can't remember it. But
I think so.
I've always liked him.
I think he's great. I've always liked him also.
He's just got those weird roles most of the time though, where he's the crazy guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, I think I don't know. I like watching television series sometimes just because it's something to do.
The one that I haven't seen at all purposely is, and it all has to do with the name. It makes me cringe. Is Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either.
Like, just the name.
I think I'm the exact same way. Like, everyone's, it's good, and I'm like, no, I don't like that.
I don't like the
anarchy.
message is portrayed. Like, just, and I don't even know what it's really portraying. But I know it's a motorcycle gang,
bikers, yeah.
You know, but the whole idea of like perpetuating the negative stereotypes of anarchism, it always has bothered me, and it doesn't sit well.
I just didn't like it because it's an anarchy, and I'm like, it's not.
Yeah.
Every time I pick up anything that says anarchy and it's mainstream, man.
Yeah, it always makes you
Anarchist Cookbook.
Second guess.
I need to watch that though.
I have it somewhere.
Is it terrible?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the not the published one, the actual movie Anarchist.
Yeah,
Cookbook.
that's what I'm talking about. I don't have the published series. You shouldn't buy that shit anyways.
Wasn't it like released by?
There's a lot of rumors
government.
that it was released by the CIA because there's a lot of stuff in there that if you follow to the T, it leaves out so many safety like steps. You are likely to kill yourself.
Yeah,
you know. So if you're really interested in that stuff, poor man's James Bond. That's where that shit's at.
Anti-elves.
What?
Anti-elves.
Anti-elves. Yeah, you know. Poor man's James Bond is widely available in PDF format and ebook format for free.
Cool.
Yeah. Google that shit.
Or something. Or don't. I don't care.
Or don't. It's only for educational purposes only. Yeah. One of
I hate learning half the time, though.
I hate learning half the time. My dad got an awesome book called Mini Siege Weapons. It's all about building.
Oh yeah, I was
desktop
looking at that
siege
book.
weapons.
That was so funny.
He made it's like a desktop sized potato launcher
Yeah.
out of a pen and a cigarette, like butane cigarette lighter,
Wow.
where you actually put gas in it and ignite it, and it's an actual explosion shooting a projectile out of a fucking pen as a barrel.
That's so funny.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. There's some funny things in that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'd look at it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Totally.
Yeah, he made a rocket out of matches and tinfoil.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We used to bust open those mechanical pencils, and then somehow we would like put a rubber band and we'd use them to launch staples at people. Like,
Really?
because the staple, if you bend it, it's about the same size as lead, and so it would fit right in that hole. And so you could clip it on, so it grabs it, and then you like break something inside of the mechanical pencil, and you can attach like a rubber band and then pull it back, and it just shoots the staple at people. That's what we did in school.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids are smart.
We used to take gum wrappers and short circuit all the outlets.
We did that too.
Yeah.
There's actually still I did it in my house too.
When I was in high school, I don't know why I decided to do this, but every morning on the bus, there's only like 10 kids that rode my school bus because we live so far away. I convinced all of them to dismantle the school. And so every day we would all get together and show them like either one bolt or one screw that we took out of the school. And very quickly, shit started falling apart because it was localized. And so we can't do anything on the bus. It's too obvious. But like all of a sudden, like a desk would be like really wobbly.
Yeah.
You know, because they'd leave like one screw in or two screws. Like it just really quickly.
Yeah.
We started noticing shit like, you know, all the covers on electrical outlets were gone. Like we're always like, look, I got 5 today, because we didn't limit ourselves to the one.
Yeah.
It was taking apart the school one bolt at a time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
surprised we never got in trouble for it.
Yeah, considering half the shit that I got in trouble for as a kid.
Yeah.
I got in trouble for the gum wrapper and outlet thing quite often, actually.
I don't know anyone who ever got caught for it. I know I've heard stories of people getting suspended for it.
Well, we never got
caught.
like caught, but it was very close calls a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is so fun. And then I started doing it at my parents' house. And
yeah, that's a bad idea.
there's two outlets that still don't work at my parents' house.
Oh my God.
And that's from when I was a kid. I noticed it. There's one that's behind like the kitchen table.
Yeah.
The top one doesn't work, and then there's one in that back room, my mom's sewing room or whatever.
Yeah.
On the wall, the top outlet also doesn't work on that, and that's because of gum wrappers.
That is funny.
I don't know if one of them you can't even get a plug in it. I think I like fried it to the point where
it melted.
It melted the plastic together. Yeah. Whoops. What's sad is that they haven't replaced them.
I bet they don't even know.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean,
it's too random plug.
Yeah, it's just too.
But I mean, it's
random.
been like 10 years or more.
Yeah, but they have those plugs. They're remodeling their basement. So if you told
way more than 10 years. Yeah,
if you told your dad, he would do it.
Yeah, I bet he would. So I should tell him.
No, you should not, and just keep it as that ongoing joke. See how long they stay there, like that.
It's funny. It's pretty funny.
It would be pretty funny.
We had spit wads on my ceiling for the longest time.
God.
I was a dumb kid. Every day I got home, I would just start shooting spit wads at the ceiling, and then it became pretty obvious.
Did I ever tell the story about shooting a rocket in my house?
No.
Okay. This is after I got lit on fire, by the way. Just to give you context of this story.
How stupid you are?
Yeah, how stupid I am. So yeah, I got lit on fire when I was 10. This is probably like 11 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really into model rockets. I still love model rockets. They're fucking awesome. It's fun to play with. But I decided I wanted to see. I was very inquisitive. You know, it's the same reason how I got lit on fire. It's just very inquisitive about everything. And so I wanted to see how far a model rocket would travel going vertically down the street, or not vertically, horizontally down the street.
Okay.
Without any fins or anything attached to it.
Okay.
Right. So I'm like, yeah, it's easy. You just set it up, light it, and, put your igniters in and let it go. And it'll just go down the street a little bit. Like, it doesn't have the aerodynamics. This is my thinking, not thinking, like these rockets shoot vertically, hundreds of feet in the air. I'm just thinking, I'm going like, maybe 40, 50 feet. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. So they're all done with electrical ignitions and everything.
Yeah.
And I'd got this brand new safety launcher for it. Like, you had to put in like 2 keys, and like it was like this. I just thought it was awesome. You had like flip open things.
Yeah.
It was like you had to hold down 2 buttons with your thumbs and then hit the igniter button. And like,
yeah,
like, this is awesome safety, So I set it all up, go to light it, and the engine doesn't ignite. I'm like, the igniter might not be far enough inside the engine. So I tell my brother that, and I'm like, but let's just give it a couple seconds, to make sure. He runs and picks up the rocket engine, and I'm not paying attention. I'm looking down, holding all these safety features. By picking it up, it causes the igniter to go into the rocket engine just far enough to ignite it. So it ignites in his hand.
Okay.
Flies out of his hand and then into my front door.
Okay.
Because he's aiming it right at the house now.
All right.
So it flies into my parents' house in their living room and then continues to bounce around the living room. Just, wall, floor, wall, ceiling, just over and over again.
Okay.
Lights the carpet on fire. Like, not like flames, like smoldering.
Yeah.
It's so hot and so fast. It's just like,
yeah.
Smoldering on the curtains, burn marks on the ceilings, on the walls. As soon as it stops, we're like, fuck, we grab some water, put out the smoldering curtains, put out the carpet, clean off the walls. We're like, oh fuck, we don't want to get noticed. We move the curtains so like you can't really see the holes. We move a rug so you can't see the burn mark on the carpet. We're cleaning the walls and everything. We're looking back at the room. Mind you, both my parents work, and so we're just home, like fucking around.
Yeah,
like you do. And my parents carpooled together, so they got home at the exact same time. They walk in the house, open the door, step outside the house, and close the door. And we're like, they didn't say anything. We got away with it. Apparently, they walked in, noticed fucking right away.
Yeah.
It's like, apparently, this is what my mom told me, because they left outside, sat back in the car, and they're like, what the fuck do we do? Because they were like, they wanted to like talk to each other before they flipped the fuck out. But apparently my mom walked in, saw the smoldering burn holes in the curtains.
Yeah.
And then looked up, and we had forgotten to clean the ceilings. So there's huge burn marks going across the ceilings.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta clean those up.
Yeah, we forgot about those.
Like, you think you're not gonna get caught at all. I mean, come on.
What the fuck are you supposed to do, though?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we've done similar things where we've spilled things and tried to clean the carpet at a friend's house or something, and you can't.
No, you just fucking make it worse every time.
So why is it? It was purple, but now it's all white and black and green. Whoops. We were on tour one time, and we went through Wyoming, the first stop, and so of course when you go through Wyoming, you have to pick up fireworks, and we thought it would be fun to light them out the window while trying like bottle rockets and shoot them out the window while we're on tour, right?
Yeah.
Why not? Well, one of them misfired and started shooting around inside of the car while we're driving. And there's this kid, he's your typical, like, just macho, buff, straight edge guy, like, that, the kind of talking about. Yeah. And he's screaming like
one of the bros.
Yeah, he's screaming like a little girl. Ah, spot my feet! You see him like stomping his feet all around, and then when it finally pops, he's like, "It's fucked up, man."
I'm always this is how bad I am. I'm always. I was super tempted on the way to the rendezvous to do this. This is still to this day. This is why I should not travel holding my gun all the time. Because every time I have it, I'm always like, I should roll down the window and shoot some signs. Other people have. And the only thing stopping me is the hot brass. That's it. Like, if I could figure out a way of making sure the hot brass is not in the car, I would probably be doing it every fucking road trip. But I'm like driving to the rendezvous alone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got my gun right next to me. I've already loaded it. Like, I should just roll down the window.
Well, if you roll up the window on your arm a little bit, maybe you
I'm
can...
not sticking the gun out the window to shoot.
See, and that's your problem.
Well, that draws way too much attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. Or they're in trucks, and they're just in the back of the bed.
Yeah.
Or they just stop, get out, shoot it.
And it's usually a shotgun.
Yeah, those shines usually are shotguns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and let me be
Makes
clear.
sense,
I don't drive with a loaded handgun. Okay. I would have had to actually put the clips were just loaded. I would have had to stop and put the clips in and all that other stuff. It's not like I drive with a loaded, gun moments away from firing. Just to be clear on that.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah. I know the law, and I'm not really that stupid.
That just sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous. Like, I wouldn't do that. But, yeah.
Sweet.
Let's call this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Shut.
Which one is it?
That one.
This is not the bonus one.
On today's episode, you heard Solar Sail with Cinema 33.
Is this one Bjork?
Yeah. That's
Okay, sorry. You guys are listening to Bjork right now. Hyper Ballad.
And as always, you heard
El
Commandantes.
Oh, it's going to do it like Compé.
Which
Side
are
you
on? Now,
fuck.
Which side are you on?
Fuck.
Shit.
Damn.
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 Damn.